Hello, baby journal walkthrough time. This has been a long time coming. The baby is now a 2.5-year-old toddler, so this has taken me a while to get done, but I'm really glad that this part's finished. There is going to be a part 2 that includes his birthday party as well. So just starting off with the charms on the front here. There's a couple of crepe paper charms that we've got here. This is actually engraved with the coordinates of the hospital that Jack was born in. So we'll have a look on the inside. So this is our Project Lifestyle spread, partly just to protect the first page that I'd worked on. So I've got here his hospital bracelet. And here is where I've documented the story of Jack's birth, what happened throughout the 4-day labour journey that we had, which continues over to this part here, because it was a long saga of a time. Here we have a rather gruesome first photo, so I won't open it up, but it's a pretty special photo to me, and I really love it. When he was being birthed during C-section. So this is our first family photo here. I've been trying to do some more old school collage style things as well. First bath there. And here is, oh, it's stuck. There's the birth announcement that we didn't actually send out. We just popped it on Facebook. So I've popped that in there. First photo with a very drugged up mama. This side is meeting his special people. And meeting great grandparents here. And this is one of the first at home shots. This one too. In here I've got just some photos of meeting other special people as well. Reading with my husband. This is my first attempt at doing embossing powder, and I loved it so much. I'm really glad that I started doing that. This photo here I've actually documented in a larger format a little bit further on, that I didn't even realise that I'd done it twice until I'd finished and flicked through the album. So this is first friends at Mum's group. I love dinosaurs, so this trip to see a dinosaur was very important to me. There aren't many photos of Jack and I, so I really like this one. This was Jack's first Easter. This is the photo I was talking about that I've done in duplicate. This one here is probably one of my favourite spreads. So it goes out like this. And our old dog Carl, he loved dinner time so very much, so I've documented him waiting patiently for Jack to explore his food. Like Harry's on there. He was a beautiful boy. He only lived to be 2. Making some music with Dad there. And that was just sort of a filler for the back, because this was the last thing I made and I didn't know what to do, so I just stuck that all together. This card here was from a Project Life kit that I could only find in the States, and I eagerly purchased the kit and all these supplies that I didn't end up using in the album, and I'm not too worried because that's definitely a lesson learned, but I won't be buying themed things the way I did, thinking that I would use them, because I really didn't. So I talk about the colours that I used in my baby journal album, and the fact that I don't love the fact that I chose to do this colour palette, but I'd already purchased all the supplies. So hopefully going forward I start to use a lot more bright colour, but bright colour isn't my thing, to be honest, so we'll see how I go. So this is my little cat. She's no longer with us either, and this is Gran's dog. I love this photo here. I think he looks so darling. I've just written a little note on the back of this card here. This is 6 months, 7 months. He looks funny in this photo. So just a couple of photos that I like that aren't on significant dates. And then we've got one of those waterfall sleeves. The first pocket didn't fuse properly, but they flip up like so. This is, I think, a Carta Bella piece of paper. This is my husband and I and Jack. I think he's got my eyes. Family photo here. I've kept a couple of the milestone cards that got very chewed. So this is this one here. Oh, this one folds out to show 9 months old and 10 months old. And then when we flip over, 11 months. There's another well-chewed card. And a couple more milestone cards are in this pocket here as well. And then finally, this is the precursor to the next album for Jack's first birthday. So you'll see me probably in a couple of months with the next album. I hope you're doing well in these crazy times. And if you haven't already liked and subscribed, I'd love it if you could do that too. Okay, bye.